Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. I'm here with Robert Shinetsky. Only took me like 5 years to figure out how to pronounce his name. In this video, we're going to talk about all supplements are bullshit. Before I get into this topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, so Robert is in town for the Arnold, and I asked him to jump on a video with me. We actually just did some legs here in the gym, and if you can call that a workout, I'm a little bit weak. But I said, hey, Robert, let's do a video. I'm not going to tell you what the topic is. Now, Robert is a supplement expert. In this industry, I don't toss around the word expert very often, but this is the man. If you want to know anything about supplements, Robert is your go-to guy. So I'm like, get on video. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to talk about. So the topic is all supplements are bullshit. Now, what am I talking about? Is this clickbait? No. Here's what happens. You post a supplement question on a forum, on Instagram, on Facebook group, and what happens, Robert? You get a bunch of guys that'll jump in and say all supplements are
bullshit. If they don't work, they don't do anything.
Don't waste your money, right? So, look, both of us write for a living. Both of us look at the research for a living. So, not all supplements are bullshit. That's nonsense. It's absolutely nonsense. And to think so is just... It lacks any degree of rational thought, right? So I'm going to tell you 3 supplements I like. I'm going to tell you he's going to tell you 3 supplements he likes. And we don't know what each other is going to say. So I'll go first, okay? I like yohimbine HCl. I think it's a good choice. I think it's reasonably inexpensive. And I think there is some metabolic boost, minor, yet noteworthy. I mean, the research is there. Enough where you should potentially consider using it. So what do you have to say about that?
I would agree. In the world of fat loss, very few things have some actual effective data showing that they work. Yohimbine is one of those, I would almost say, surefire things. The way do you want me to get into explain how it works?
You can say whatever you want, absolutely.
Okay, so the way Yohimbine works is that it's an indirect fat loss accelerator in that fat cells have alpha and beta receptors. Without getting things too complex, alpha receptors make fat loss more difficult, whereas if you stimulate beta receptors, it enhances fat loss. Yohimbine blocks the alpha receptors, which frees up the beta receptors to bind to fat-releasing hormones like adrenaline and noradrenaline. So those hormones can bind to the beta receptors, release the fatty acids, and free them up to be burned for energy. And these have been shown in human studies to actually enhance fat loss and body recomposition. You
better be taking notes. There's going to be a quiz later. All right. So that's my first one. It's okay. I'm just going to give you my 3 favorites. And then you tell me. He's going to probably have some that, like, he's the wizard. So he'll pull something out of his booty that we don't even know what he's talking about. Or not. Maybe I'll just steal a thunder. Obviously, the second one I'm going to go with is creatine. Most outside of whey protein, I would say it's the most researched supplement in the industry. It gives you noticeable and noteworthy boosts in power and energy and all that good stuff. And it's inexpensive. There's no reason not to consider creatine.
Absolutely, yeah. The single most proven supplement across the board, the most well-studied, thoroughly vetted. It works for all athletes across multiple populations, every age group. It's safe from children till the elderly. Muscle benefits, energy benefits, cognitive benefits as well. Yes, everyone should be supplementing with creatine.
Now I'm going to toss one out here, and I don't know what he's going to say, so he can call me an idiot, and I encourage him to do so. But I like and this might be old research because I'm an old school guy, but from what I know, and he can correct me if I'm wrong, I also like beta-alanine. Now, not just beta-alanine that's found in your pre-workout. Beta-alanine, from my understanding, works best when you use it several times a day. It has to be used several times a day rather than just in your pre-workout. And from my understanding, when you combine it with creatine, it kind of works as a micro amplifier. So correct me if I'm wrong.
There is a few studies that use creatine and beta-alanine in conjunction with each other. The way I would say that the two synergize is that creatine enhances your short-term energy output in that small, 5 to 30 second energy output where it's enhancing the ATP and the phosphagen system in the body. Beta-alanine is for prolonged exercise, so exercise generally lasts greater than 60 seconds of repeated muscle contractions. So when you combine the two, you get the best of both worlds in the acute and the sustained muscle contractions, which ultimately allows for more work to be done, more reps for more sets with more total weight lifted.
So back to use. Just putting 2 grams into a pre-workout is not the most effective way to use it, correct?
No, you need multiple doses several times a day, preferably to optimize nutrient uptake and saturation of the carnosine levels in your body. So just taking 2 grams a day, it's going to take you, months and months to reach full saturation levels, to where if you're getting, 4.6 to 6.4 grams per day in divided doses spread out every few hours, you'll hit that saturation sooner and start experiencing the benefits of beta-alanine sooner.
So beta-alanine is inexpensive, and if you're going to use it, what I used to do is just take it with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe before bed 4 times a day.
Perfect.
So those are my 3, and there's a world of supplements that are effective and that aren't bullshit. I'm going to have Robert toss out his 3, and I probably won't have any idea what they are, so I'll just remain silent, but we'll see.
I'm gonna go with some common ones first that some heavy hitters that people can get right off the bat. Magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D. Those are 3 common nutrient deficiencies, not for general population only, but also for athletes in general, because they go through these nutrients, micronutrient reserves, very rapidly, and most people are deficient because they don't eat a micronutrient dense enough diet. So I would easily go for those 3 right off the bat. But some interesting ones, berberine for blood sugar regulation and optimizing insulin sensitivity in the body is an excellent ingredient that everybody in the general public could benefit from.
Okay. Now, I know you're big into nootropics or nootropics or whatever you call them. Any ingredients or anything in that realm that you would highly recommend?
Yes, I love Bacopa monieri. It's an
Wait. Slow down. We missed that class in high school or college. What?
Bacopa.
How do you spell it?
Bacopa.
Bacopa.
Yes, Bacopa monieri.
Is that legal?
It's legal.
I know it is. I'm just...
Yes.
All right.
It's non-stimulatory, so if you're sensitive to stimulants like caffeine and yohimbine, this is non-stimulatory. It's got a world of benefits from a cognitive, enhancing memory, learning. It works best, kind of like creatine and beta-alanine, with continued usage. So you want to take 250 to 300 milligrams per day of a high standardization form of Bacopa, preferably for 45 to 50% bacosides, which are the fun little compounds inside of Bacopa that make it do its magic.
Now, a little known fact, me and Robert have these secret conversations where we actually talk about Bacopa. So I was aware of the supplement before this video, but I know you use it and you're a pretty big fan.
Yeah, I love it. It's a daily staple for me for my nootropic stack that I take. So that's a really great ingredient. For people that are sensitive to caffeine, I would recommend taking L-theanine if you feel a little bit too jittery from caffeine, but you still want to get the stimulation and the kind of the alertness and the enhanced productivity and cognitive function from caffeine. Stack, about 100 milligrams to 200 milligrams of L-theanine with caffeine, and that'll tame the harsh effects of caffeine, but enhance your focus and productivity.
All right, a lot of great information in this video. Again, guys, this is Robert Shinetsky. We're gonna go have a beer or 3. I'm gonna introduce him to some of my favorite 3 beers, 4 beers, whatever. We'll see what he can handle and what I can handle. We're gonna go do a podcast. Robert has a wonderful podcast where he talks with a lot of industry insiders and folks that you may know. Robert also has an Instagram and a YouTube, and I want you guys, if you have any questions for Robert on anything that we've covered, head over to his Instagram, send him a DM, slide into his DM for clarification. What's your Instagram?
The Supplement Engineer.
The Supplement Engineer, and that is also his website, and that is also his YouTube channel. I'll link them all below. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.